Ooh, today I'm really tired and pretty annoyed, so I thought I would have a rant and then have a nap. I really didn't sleep very well last night. Yeah, but recently we've had group work to do at university, which is where you have to work in a group, obviously. But it's not very good because I seem to always end up with people who don't actually want to work, which is confusing to me because they've paid to be at university, or they are going to, at some stage. So why would you come to university and then not want to work, or not want to do it, or not turn up? See, first of all, we had 2 weeks to do a project together as a group, in groups of 5. But the first problem was our teacher wouldn't let us pick our own groups. And for some reason in the alphabet I'm just next to people who don't want to work, which is unfortunate since whenever she picks the groups I think she does it alphabetically. So for the past 2 weeks we've had this 2-week project, and seriously, for 2 weeks I have not seen them. They didn't come in once. Until yesterday, you wouldn't even know I had a group because I didn't even see it. There's one person in my group. I don't think I've ever met her. If you got all of my class and lined them up and said point out who Katie is, I wouldn't know, seriously, because she just never in or something. I don't know. So we had this project to do. We had 2 weeks and they just weren't there. So they come in yesterday and it was ridiculous because we had 1 day left at which to do this project. Just do some work, right? But instead of just doing something, they just refused to do anything. Basically, they're all there. They're all sitting there, and well, first of all, it took really loads of effort to get them to be in the same room because straight after class, they was all like scatter. It's like this sense that they're gonna have to do some work, and they just run as fast as they can or something. I don't know, but I managed to get them all together yesterday, and it was like, right, we have 1 day before we have to tell them what it is we're doing. Should we do a painting or what? And like 2 people in the group said they just didn't want to do it, which was just stupid. You've got to do something. This is the project. Just do something already. So the first suggestion was should we do a painting, and I swear every suggestion they said no to. It was like, should we do a painting? Should we do a film? They all just said no every time, so it was really annoying. In the end I had to be like, we have 1 day, you can't just say no to everything unless you actually have a different suggestion, because you have to have something. You can't just say no. In the end they decided film, mainly I think because a lot of people know that I make videos on YouTube, so they seem to think that if they pick film, I'll do it, and that would just be the project done because I'll do it. But it's not how it should work, but for some reason that's how it did work all of last year. I made the films, and that's just ridiculous, because otherwise I could go, oh, I saw one of them do a painting at least once last year, they should do all the paintings. See, I don't understand why it works that way, but for some reason owning a camera makes me the film expert or something, I don't know. Which I'm not going to claim to be, but for some reason I have to do it all. So there's another problem with this, which is film isn't an idea. It's a category of things you can do. You can do a painting or a film or whatever, but it isn't an idea. If I came in with a camera and said, okay, let's do the film, that wouldn't be an idea. You wouldn't be able to say, okay, let's just start filming, because we wouldn't have an idea still. So saying let's do a film it's useless because I wouldn't know what I was filming or what it was about or anything. So even if I wanted to, that's not an idea. It's just a word. But it took like 3 hours to get to there. So it was like, okay, we're doing a film then. Even though that's not even an idea. It's just a category. If I said do a painting, you'd be like, what of? So it's like, what am I filming? I don't know. So we come in today, and I've managed to get some of them to sit down, even though some of them haven't even come in on the day you're supposed to tell them what the project is. You know, this is the last day. You're supposed to be doing it today, and some people still don't come in. I don't get. It's just annoying. I mean, if there was any days to come in for the project, the first day and the last day, arguably the most important days you're supposed to come in, you know, getting the project and giving it in. That's annoying. So then, basically, we still haven't got an idea, and it's like 20 minutes until we have to say what our idea is. And I say we should just sit down and, you know, think of what we're going to say. And no, what happens? We sit down and then they decide they're thirsty and go and get a drink, or decide to play on their phones or whatever. And it's like, no! 20 minutes, do the thing. Why is it some people don't even understand the word deadline or sense of urgency or anything? They're just sitting there playing on their phones and saying, oh, whatever, let's go and get a drink or whatever. It's like, no, just sit down and do some work. No. So the presentation did not go well. The teacher called it shocking, which is not good because it makes me look bad. It makes me look like I've not done work and things. But I was in all of the days of the last 2 weeks. I came in every day and basically none of my group was there. So how can you do a group project if none of your group shows up? Things like that. So I look bad even though I was the one who was there every day trying to do it. That's just annoying. I'm too tired now.